pay close attention to the people that you have in your life. Are they of benefit? Do they add value? Do they inspire you to be better? Or are they okay with staying exactly where they're at? Or are they motivating you to be worse by trying to go out and club and drink and do drugs and just stay stagnant and do things that are just weak-minded activities, unproductive activities? Because your friends should be inspiring you to be better. And if you start trying to do better and the people around you start hating on you, that is a clear indicator that those people are not your friends. Your friends want you to succeed. Your friends are inspired by you actually going out there and succeeding. And they want to do it together. They want to motivate you. They want you to feed off each other so that you guys can elevate together. But fake friends are people who don't want to see you win. They might say they want to see you win, but in reality, they don't want to see you win. And if they do, they just don't want you to be doing better than them. They always want to make sure that you're doing okay, but you're just not doing better than them. That is not a real friend. A real friend with loyalty expects you to do good and hopes you do good, actually expects it. And if someone ever talks shit about you, if someone ever says something about you, if they're angry, if they're mad, if you stop talking to them, be thankful, because that right there exposes the fact that they were always fake. They were never a real friend. What does that mean? That means that feeling was always there. That thing was always on their mind. No one is going to bring something out of someone that wasn't already there. If you get an argument with your woman, right, and all of a sudden she says, "You have a small dick." She always thought that, right? So it was just in that moment that she showed her true colors, that she showed how she really felt about you. Because in day-to-day life, especially with people who you meet, who you so-called friends, they're not going to tell you 100% of the truth. Why? Because they don't want to hurt your feelings. They want to kind of, make you feel good, and maybe they're not even your real friend. And they're just playing the part to see what they can get out of you, what they can benefit from you, what opportunities can you provide. That's the thing about people in your life that you really got to watch out for, because there is a lot of fake friends, okay? So understand that, and understand that if someone says something about you, understand it was always there. It was always there, because you can't bring something out of someone that wasn't already there. So if your woman, for example, doesn't say anything when she's mad at you, she doesn't say anything out of spite, she doesn't say anything angry, then guess what? She can control herself. She understands that she respects you, as opposed to getting angry and then suddenly disrespecting you, right? So you have to be mindful of that, and always make sure that the people around you are motivating you to be better. And if not, it's better to be on your own, actually growing and actually pushing towards being better, and then eventually getting a better team around you. But what you need to understand is the longer you keep people in your life who are not benefiting you, who are just extracting value from you, who are simply just stagnant and holding you back in life, you can't motivate them. You can't motivate people who do not want to do better. You're going to waste so much energy trying to push someone to be better when they don't want it for themselves. Understand that, and understand that you might want to see someone in your life. If you are a real friend, if you are a loyal person, then guess what? You're going to want to do it. And I get you 100%. I get it. I get what it's like to actually be loyal and be a real friend to someone and try to push them, try to inspire them, and try to, motivate them. But understand it's not going to work. Understand that the teacher, the colleges, the coaches, whatever the case may be, they don't go to the students, right? The students come to them. The person has to be willing and ready to learn and motivated to learn. A job is not looking for the employees. The employees come to the job, right? So understand that you have to make sure that you don't waste all your energy trying to elevate people around you. A lot of the people who are your high school friends, the thing about that is that you guys had things in common when you guys were in high school, but the older you get, you guys start going on different paths, and some people simply just stay complacent and they don't want to grow, they don't want to elevate. And when you start to go down a lane of self-improvement to where you're starting to begin to develop yourself, people will start to develop animosity. People will start to build up resentment, and they will start to see you. And even though a part of them thought you were cool back in the day, they will start to think of you almost as their enemy. And it's better to have an enemy that you know 100% is your enemy than to have a fake friend because you trust them. You think they're your friend. You think this person wants good for you. That's more dangerous than the person who you know, this person doesn't fuck with me. I don't fuck with this person. He's a hater, whatever the case may be. He's my enemy, right? You know where you guys lie. Like, you know where you guys are, as opposed to someone who is in your life and you think, oh, this is my friend. That's why you can't really trust people. And you always got to ask yourself, what is the motive behind what it is that this person wants out of you, right? Because a lot of times when you trust someone as a friend, what they will do is they will disguise their motives. So if that person has something to gain from you, for example, let's just say you are a businessman or something, right? And someone suddenly becomes your friend because, why? Because they can benefit from you. They can extract money from you. If they rub shoulders with you, if they act like they're your friends, they can gain something from that. And that's why at this age, I don't care to have new friends, right? I'm more than happy to go into business with other men who are motivated and who are hustlers. But as far as friendship, I personally don't think that friendship is something that's really, once you get past a certain age, let's just say you're 30 years old, right? What happens? You meet someone, especially another man, you meet him, you guys are now friends, buddy. You don't know what that man has been doing for the past 30 years. You don't know what he has been doing. You don't know what his record is. All you're trusting is his word. And one thing about humans is they can't be trusted. I know I say don't trust these women and all that, but at the end of the day, humans in general, you can't really trust them, right? It's hard to find someone who's loyal, who genuinely has good intentions. You have to kind of develop an eye for that, right? You have to develop an eye to where you can see, okay, I see the tendencies that this person could be loyal, or inversely, I see the tendencies that this person could be fake, right? You start to notice little things. You start to peep little things here and there when you start to realize that someone who you think is your friend is not really your friend. And what should you do when you do start to realize that? What should you do? You should cut them off. You should no longer speak to that person. Why? Because that person is going to be dangerous to have around you, right? It's going to be dangerous to have someone who is someone who you're telling everything, right? Because friends, typically, you tell them all your business and everything. Maybe you're broke and you're telling them, oh yeah, bro, I'm broke, blah, blah, blah. Whole time you don't even know that motherfucker's going behind your back, talking to everybody about you being broke, talking about your struggles, right? That's not a real friend. And if you have people like that, if you have people in your life who are pushing you to do something, right? Maybe in high school you had a situation like this, right? Maybe when your younger days you had a situation like that, or maybe you still do, where someone tries to make you do something, a so-called friend that is funny, right? But in reality, it's harming you. It's destroying your reputation, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your friends, whatever the case may be. And you think it's all laughs and giggles, but in reality, they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. So guys, this video is to say, watch the people who you hang around, because a lot of people are snakes in the grass. So make sure to cut your grass, eliminate those snakes, and understand who is an enemy, who is a friend, and keep people in your life who will motivate you to be better. And if they don't want to be better, if they're not fake, if they're not disloyal, you can, talk to them here and there. But spending too much time with someone who's not motivated, it doesn't mean you guys have to have bad blood. It doesn't mean that you have to hate them. But it simply just means that you got to be focused on your mission. You got to be focused, right? Because if you want to level up in all areas of your life, it's going to take a lot of your energy. It's going to take a lot of your time. It's going to take a lot of your focus. It's going to take a lot of determination. And all those things require your energy. And what do you do when you're constantly spending time playing video games with friends or going out drinking with the buddies or going out smoking and partying? That takes up a lot of your energy. All right, guys, that's the video for today. Like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.